Hey lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really wanted to go on here and just post a video of a simple like day-to-day makeup look, especially if you're in high school, and I know a lot of us don't really have the time to go all out. I mean, some of these steps you can honestly put them into your daily makeup routines, or you can just literally go out the door without any of these tips. But I definitely wanted to post this video out there because I do want to start a back to school series on my channel to see how I created this look for high school, and please keep on watching guys. So we're gonna get started, and if I sound pretty quiet, it's because it's 10:11 and my mom, my dad, and my sister are asleep. And I really wanted to come on here and to post this video up for you guys because I'm just very excited. So I already went ahead and did my brows, and if you notice that I have lashes on, it's because I literally just came back from work, washed off my previous makeup that I had on, and was like, I really want to film this video for you guys. I think it'd be helpful for any of you that are actually entering into high school or are currently in high school and kind of just want, you know, an everyday kind of high school look, and to give you certain tips and tricks on what you can do getting ready for school or anything. I definitely wish I knew some of these tricks back then when I was in high school, but obviously we grow and we learn, and it's a life. So yeah, if you want to keep on watching, then stay tuned. So like I said, I already went ahead and did my brows, and what I used was a normal brow powder or natural brows. I really do like going in with the Great Lash. Don't mind my ratchet nails, but I really like going in with the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. I really do love using this, especially if you're someone that doesn't really do your brows. I know back in high school, I never really did my brows. I kind of, if I were to do my brows, I would literally just slap on some like brown eyeshadow and call it a day. But definitely, I started using clear mascara to run through my brows probably towards the end of high school, maybe literally going into college. It really does help, especially if you want your eyebrows to be a little bit groomed. So that's a trick that I like to do. You can also get the E.L.F clear mascara or brow gel as well. It's definitely cheaper. Like I said, this is all gonna be drugstore, and I promise you, all drugstore. I wish I definitely knew about primers. If you don't know what a primer is pretty much something that will make your makeup last a little bit longer throughout the day. It's pretty much your base of your makeup. Definitely make sure that you are all moisturized before. Honestly, you can go with some normal lotion like Cetaphil right here. I definitely love Cetaphil, especially if you have eczema prone skin or very dry skin. Definitely. I'm going to be going in with is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. Prime my face with that. Now I have my mirror. I wish I knew about primers when I started going into high school. Especially, I do recommend this for those that do have dry skin. It makes your makeup apply very dewy and nice. And if you are looking for a primer that doesn't make your skin oily or greasy, there are different options at the drugstores as well. I don't really have them with me. I really like this one as well. This is one of my favorites to use. So I'm gonna go in with foundation. Usually I start to color correct my face, but back in high school I didn't really know what that was. But if you are interested in color correcting or any of that, definitely leave a comment down below if you want a tutorial on that. It honestly helps, especially if you're breaking out or just dealing with discoloration and everything, and you just kind of want to cancel that out. This look, I'm just going to go in with a normal foundation. I like going in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow foundation. What I personally like to do, I literally just like to apply it with my finger all over. And then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal beauty sponge. You can definitely go in with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. That one is honestly amazing as well. But I definitely have been loving this. I forgot to wet it, but I'm too lazy to go wet it. So Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm literally just gonna pounce that onto my face. And I know I do put a lot, but that's just my preference. Not really a person to put foundation or anything like that. You can definitely skip this step, no worries. So now that you look like a ghost, it's like, just kidding. But anyways, next we are gonna go in with some concealer. I definitely recommend putting some concealer, especially if you were studying the night before and you got no sleep, and then you wake up with like Prada bags under your eyes. Actually, in the morning, waking up at like 5-6 in the morning, I just was not having it. So concealer was definitely my best friend. So one of my favorite concealer is the E.L.F lifting concealer. So affordable. It's literally like $3. I got mine at CVS. You can definitely get it at your nearest drugstore or Walmart, Target, wherever. Literally, E.L.F is amazing, and I really love this concealer. It's just so affordable, super creamy. Blemishes that you have, if you have any, and if you don't, you're lucky. So now that we are done blending our face, set that with some powder. You can go in with any type of powder, really. There's so many affordable powders at the drugstore. Liking the Fit Me loose finishing powder. And what I like to do is, I don't really like baking as much. I know in high school I did not even know what baking was. So one thing, especially in your rush, literally just grab some. And I'm actually going in with the E.L.F. I think it's the E.L.F. powder brush or something. I don't know. Not the E.L.F. The Wet n Wild. This one's very affordable. And tap that out. Anyways. Yeah, I got really easy. Now that we are done setting your face, you want to go in with like your basic, like your blush, bronzer, and maybe a little bit of contouring. If you don't like contouring and if you just want to skip that and go straight to blush, go ahead. But I definitely like putting on some bronzer, kind of just to give back color into my skin, because as you can tell, I look very ghost-like and I don't want to look like that. So one of my favorite bronzer, amazing guys, it looks like this. Honestly amazing. It's so creamy. It smells great. It's broken right now, so I'm gonna be careful with it. Oh my goodness. I like going in with a Wet n Wild brush like this. The Wet n Wild brushes, guys, are very affordable. They're at the drugstore. Bronze the perimeter of your face. I'm not trying to tell you guys like exactly what to do. I'm kind of just like recommending, if that makes sense, because honestly, makeup, it's art. Everyone does it in different ways. No freaking rules to makeup. Like, makeup is just fun. It's freaking art. Like, girl, if you want to pack on bronzer, go on. If you don't do it, you know. I'm just trying to give you guys some tips and tricks. I definitely wish I knew this back in high school, but I didn't. From your bronzer or your contour palette, even your blush, just to, if you want to add some color onto your eyelid, I definitely recommend this, or add some depth. Just grab your bronzer or whatever and literally smack that on your eyelid. Like, if you don't have time to like do a dramatic crazy eye look or whatever, just definitely smack it on your eyelid and you got some color. Wet n Wild brush as well. I really like this brush. Next thing I am going to go with is the E.L.F. contouring kit. I really like this kit. Looks like this color right here, just to kind of define my cheekbones a bit. And I'm going in with a Real Techniques contouring brush, also at the drugstore and affordable. Tip that really does, I think, help is contouring underneath your lip. if you have I guess smaller lips and you kind of want to give your lips an illusion of a pouty lip, I definitely recommend kind of getting some contouring powder or your bronzer and just kind of dusting it under your lip. It gives that shadow effect and it gives you that effect of a pouty lip. So now I'm going to go in with some blush, kind of just to make sure that you have that color in your face and that you look very youthful and young and alive. And with this Master Contouring Kit, I'm just going to go in with that blush that's inside of it. It's a really pretty pink, so I'm going to go in with that blush with a Real Techniques stippling brush. Literally apply that to my brush. I totally forgot about the mascara because I have my falsies on, so I kind of forgot about it. But one of my favorite mascaras to use is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And then the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. There's also one of my other favorite is the Maybelline Big Colossal Big Shot Mascara. Like I said, you can use anything that you have, really. Putting this video out there mostly for those that don't want to really spend too much money, or you know, I know back then I didn't really have that much money to actually go out and spend on like all these things, but you know, I did like that makeup and I would buy makeup products here and there, worked with what I have. I feel like a lot of us think that we need all these like high-end brand makeups when really you really don't. Like if you don't have the money to spend like that, don't. Like even dollar store makeup, like girl, like I used to go out and buy like friggin' dollar store lip gloss. Like that was my favorite. Like work with what you have. Like honestly, I hate that nowadays that people think that they need all this high-end brand stuff. Like yeah, it's nice, it looks good, but there are drugstore makeup out there that's actually really good. So now I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I feel like this look is literally like one of my everyday go-to looks on my channel. Looks like this. My face, which is literally right on top of my cheekbone, my nose, the middle, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and you can definitely apply it to the inner of the corner of your eyes if you want to look more awake. Now since I went ahead with that liquid illuminator, I'm gonna go in with a other highlighter because I'm extra. And I wish I knew about highlighter back in high school. Drugstore highlighters out there. I know Maybelline sells their own highlighter and it's bomb as F. I still need to try that out. But one of my favorite highlighters from the drugstore is the Milani Strobelight in the color Day Glow. Looks like. Do you see that glow? Like, girl, you is gonna be glowing with this. Now we are gonna go in with a lips. I was about to say lipstick. Now we are gonna go in with the lips. Honestly, you can use anything you want with this. You can go in with a lip balm, a lip gloss, a lipstick, a lip stain, lip liner, anything. There's so much endless possibilities for lips. Is like this color. I think this color is really cute. This is the completed look. I actually, sadly, I don't have a setting spray from the drugstore. I did, but I used all of it. I feel like my intros are just so bad. Like I feel like I'm so awkward. Guys, I have this like ugly zit on my nose. I literally look like freaking Pinocchio. You're definitely gonna need some coffee if you're running late to school, and I'm telling you, coffee is gonna be your best friend at school.